I got these Rolife Alternatives from AliExpress. They're called Jel Miniature Scenes. Gel is the brand number, even though I tried Googling it and nothing came up, but that's what the box says. As you can see, the size comparison, the alternatives are bigger, the box is bigger, and the overall scale is 118, not 124. They're bigger. And they do come with the roof and the plastic wall and the plastic door in the set, which is awesome. They come with a lot of little details, a lot of little miniatures. The only thing is that those plastic bags that hold these little details, those little parts, they tear easily. All the sets that I ordered had bags torn and these little parts spilled out. And one of the sets was actually missing a few because there's a gap at the bottom of the box and those details just spilled out. The instructions are in Chinese, but that does not really matter because it's self-explanatory unless you're buying it for a child. But even then, there are pictures that show you how to put these things together. So what I didn't like is that these sets have paper flooring instead of plastic inserts like the Rolives. Makes the set look a little cheap. Also, those inserts for walls, like the wallpaper, you have to kind of stick with the double-sided tape. Unlike Rolife, I don't know if it's a pro or con. A definite con is that all the plastic pieces were scratched up or scuffed up, especially the clear plastic, because they didn't come in vacuum-sealed baggies. It does come with a lot of miniatures, like a lot of plastic miniatures, unlike Rolife. You know, a lot of plastic bottles, a lot of a lot of little knickknacks, and overall, like this set in particular, convenience store has a lot more details than the Rolife set. It has like a bunch of little cakes, ramen, beer, and cola cans, and yeah, so a lot of plastic miniatures. And look at that little cooler. It actually came with plastic ice and ice cream, so a lot more visual interest. Also, it comes with the lights, and they are not the type that you can plug in. It's basically the little transformer, the power supply is battery operated, so you'll need two AA batteries to light up this little set, this little room. For comparison, this is the Rolife set. You know, it does not have much. To be honest, this is my least favorite set at the convenience store. Here we have the bubble tea shop, and I'm using the Rolife box again for comparison. These boxes actually look pretty nice. It's like a little case, like a little case you can carry. Like it would make a great gift for a child. And again, these knockoffs are more for children than adults, to be honest with you. The plastic looks a certain way. Again, they're bigger. They're easier to put together. There's one thing I didn't like is that they actually put like little outlines on the flooring and the walls to let you know where certain parts should go, and you know, if you want to change something up a little, like, it's not going to work. For example, in this set, I hated the flooring because it had those marks and the tile just looked giant, so I opted for a craft paper instead. Also, again, like a lot of details, but plastic does look a little cheap. Those appliances in Rolife sets look a lot more realistic. These look a lot more like toys, but again, lots of little details, little cups, ice creams, cakes for some reason, and even buns. You know, little. I do like the bar stools. Yeah, overall the set looks cute. It would be cute used to display maybe your blind box miniatures, something like that. And here's the same set by Rolife for comparison. It does look a lot more detailed, a lot more realistic, but at the same time, the alternative, the knockoff set has a lot more visual interest. Here I am comparing the power supply. As you can see, it's better operated. And at this point, I took a break and put a couple things from a mini set, Rolife mini set, together to add visual interest to the Rolife sets, to the convenience store and the bubble shop. This is just a mini fruit shop set that I'm going to basically use to add some touches to the other two sets. Like I'm going to put this the fruit stand in the convenience store, and I'm going to use the fridge with the fruit to put in the bubble shop because I think it would make sense, right? I would need to take fruit from somewhere. I don't know, just something I did because I was bored and I collected all the sets, so I decided to do something extra. Yeah, I get bored, and putting these puzzles together really helped me de-stress, so I really like doing them. So here's the fridge and a little fruit stand, and I'm going to put them in the convenience store and then in the bubble tea shop. Yep, that's a little bit more interesting. And then I went back to putting these sets together. This is by far my favorite, the kitchen. I enjoy putting this one together, even though, as I said, it does look and feel a little cheaper than the Rolife, but still a lot of fun. And as I said, the only thing I didn't like is that they do put those outlines on the wallpaper to show you where certain items are supposed to go. And if you don't want them there, for example, if you want to switch things up, if you want your fridge on the other side of the little room, you'll have to just deal with outlines being visible. In my case, I just put like a piece of craft paper, which I think is actually like a leftover Rolife carpet thing. See, I'm showing it here because the fridge was supposed to be on that side and there was an outline in the flooring to show you where it was supposed to go. Same thing for the little hanging shelf. I had to cover the outline up because I wanted to switch it up. I wanted to put the painting above the fridge, kind of like the same way the Rolife set is set up versus how this set wanted me to set it up. So I see it as a major flaw. If you want to experiment and switch furniture around, you really can't because it's telling you where to put everything. But again, lots of little details. I like that. The hood lights up, the stove lights up. You have the top light. The fridge is pretty neat. It opens up. Lots of little shelves. Yeah, I really enjoyed putting this one together. This is a comparison Rolife set, pretty much identical, but yeah, it does look more realistic for a miniature. Like this is more of a miniature and the other set is more of a toy. The last set was a complete disappointment. I hated the set. The bedroom, again, some parts were missing. Plastic looked just incredibly cheap, incredibly cheap. It was so glossy, faces on the pillows and writings. Like, yeah, I didn't know what to do with it, so I ended up using my leftover Miniverse and Mini Brands miniatures to kind of, in an attempt to make it look better, but it still looks kind of cheap. Like, everything was just wrong about the set. The colors, yeah, the details missing. Yeah, the donut didn't come with it. The flowers mirror. The plants, it's all Mini Brands and Miniverse. I couldn't use both of the nightstands because of the handles missing. But it is what it is. Again, for the price, it's not that bad. It's only 30 euros per set. It's about, I would say, $37 US dollars. So it's not bad. Like, as I said, as a toy or something to display your blind box miniatures, it ain't bad.